What's up, my red team? So I wanted to do a little one-on-one with you guys and just kind of tell you, give you one-on-one, mortgage talk. If you don't get to come in here in the office and sit around the water cooler and listen to the boring stuff that we get to talk about. Listen, so today, I'm filming this on Thursday, right? And Fed's just cut the rates. He cut it 1/4%, and I'm convinced that our Fed chair works for the deep state and they hate America. And, I don't know what else to say other than that. It's not going to affect the mortgage rates. It would have already done that. They've already priced in. They already know exactly where the rates are going to be. It's not changing any projections on the mortgage side. But what it does, guys, listen, is very important for your buyers and sellers out there. It's getting people in the mindset, oh, the Feds are lowering the rates. People don't realize that the Feds lowering the rates don't really have an impact on the mortgage rates. They think they do. So it's getting a lot of buzz, and now is the time for you to step up as a leader, because people are looking at your sphere of influence is looking at you as a leader in the real estate market, and they want to know what you've got to say. They want to hear you. So get out there, give your opinions. I've got a link here I want you guys to share with any buyer that you have that could possibly be on the fence. I break it down numerically what waiting is, how much it actually costs you, and the numbers are the numbers and the facts are the facts. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. It's just, we're just stating some facts, man. So that's my encouragement to you guys. Here in town, Murfreesboro is doing so awesome. There are houses still buying, are people houses still selling. I ran a report the other day on Zillow, and I was showing a friend of mine at church. I was like, look, if you run $350,000, there were 3 listings showed up, and they were all 3 townhomes. It was like, golly, well, let's go raise it up to maximum sales price, $450,000. Like 5 or 6 listings showed up there, and they were all townhomes. I think you go up into the 500,000, and then a couple little older, houses that need repair or something like that shows up. The market is kind of tough for people wanting to buy a house. You really need to be in that move up, $600,000 to $700,000 price range. And if that's not your clients, it's okay to go fishing in a different pond, right? So your job as a real estate professional is to make sales. That's why you get up and you dress up and you come into this office and you go to work every day, is to help people, right? So you got to make sure you're helping the right people. If you've got first-time buyers that you're working with, that's great. They're probably not going to be buying a house in Murfreesboro unless they're okay with the townhome, right? So let's face the reality. Go start hanging out with people that are the move-up buyers in the $600,000, $700,000, $800,000+ price range, because that's where your sales are coming from. If you look at the numbers, right? If they're under that price range, you guys know as well as I do, it's a knife fight still to this day getting them under contract. And when the rates come down and more buyers hit the market because they think the rates are coming down, it's going to be even more competition for those guys. So just know your demographics and don't be afraid to fish in a different pond. That's my word for today. When I first got in the mortgage business years ago, I worked for Belinda. We were at F&M Bank at the time, and I think my average loan amount was $175,000, and I was just tickled pink anytime I would get in a contract that was over $175,000. And she was like, Marshall, you gotta start fishing in a different pond. I'm like, what do you mean by that? But it looks like the friends that you hang out with, the people that you spend time with. When I'm having guys night out, who am I hanging out with? If first-time buyer price range folks, or am I hanging out with folks that have got money and they're able to actually refer me business and that are going to refer me business? And that's the business that we're in, guys. You got to do life with people that are capable of referring you business. You got to do life with people that are, willing and able, that know and trust you. And the more they hang out with you, hopefully they like you more, or they may not like you more, and that's okay. Go find a new pond to fish in. All right, that's my message. So if you guys need us, we're here busting our butts. I honestly feel like we've got the best mortgage team in town. Got unbelievable support by our company, by our in-house team, my 3 assistants, my processing team, my underwriters, everybody. We got a really, really good thing going. I want you guys to take advantage of that. Super fast turn times, plethora of mortgage products available. We got the lowest rates on the market. Obviously, CrossCountry is the largest mortgage company in the United States. We're #1 retail lender. We wouldn't be there if we didn't have all the means to back it. And you guys leverage that to your advantage, man. We're here for you, and anything we can do to help, we're here. All right, look forward to helping you guys. Holler at me if you need anything.